It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, WIFO-FM had a chance to visit with Mr. Randy Little of Myrtle Avenue in Jesup and see where his chickens are in his yard as he appeared before the Jesup City Council Tuesday night, where he requested permission from the council to keep his chickens, but the council voted unanimously that the chickens must go. The chicken pen's way back in the yard, about 12 chickens. When I visited yesterday, there was no noise and no smell, but the city says they received complaints from neighbors, but none spoke at the council meeting this past Tuesday night. Here's our conversation with Mr. Randy Little, who says he's not giving up. Here, Mr. Randy Little, here on Myrtle Avenue, the side of the chickens. You went to the commissioners asking for a permit to allow you to keep your chickens. First of all, how long have you had the chickens?
I've had chickens on and off on this property for the past 15, 20 years. This bunch here's been here going on 2 years now. There's no rooster. I don't understand the problem.
I understand some neighbors complained, and that's how the city found out about it. Is that correct?
That's my understanding, yes. But when we went to the meeting, no neighbors come up there to complain or to state their case.
And what are you asking the city for? I know
just a permit
to have the chickens.
Just a permit to keep the chicken. Well, give me a good reason why I can't. These other chickens run loose in the city of Jesup. Turkeys up on Orange Street and on different places. I don't understand.
We're here on the site. It's way back in your yard. I mean, you own all this property. Did any of the commissioners or the mayor come look at the chickens?
No, sir. I carried the pictures to the mayor and to the commissioner and showed them to Miss Rose, the city manager. And she said, yeah, it looks real good. Do this, and this, and we'll get it.
So what's your understanding what's going to take place now? The city denied the ordinance, so, I mean, where's it go? Is it going to wind up in court, or what do you think?
More than likely, it'll be in court.
You're going to fight for your chickens, right?
Yes, sir. I'm just going to fight for what's right. It ain't so much about the chickens. We passed the chicken. And if they can do it to me, they can come to your house and do it to you.
And how long have you had these chickens again at this location?
15, 20 years on and off I've had chickens. This bunch here's been here over 2 years now.
And no one's ever complained before?
No one's ever complained, not in every time, all these years.
And from what you're understanding, there's other people that have chickens as well. Is that correct?
There is chickens in the city of Memphis, and everybody knows it. I've been told by some of the top officials. They know chickens in the city of Memphis, but it's not a problem until somebody complains. Well, I reckon I'm the lucky when they complain.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you talking with us. Appreciate you showing us the chickens, and best of luck to you.
Thanks, sir.
And once again, those comments, Mr. Randy Little. Little was seeking a permit from the city Tuesday night to keep his chickens at his residence. Once again, a motion was made in a unanimous vote not to issue a permit. City Attorney Michael Connor explained the city's zoning ordinances state that livestock may be kept in the city only if the council approves a request from the owner. Little says he can't understand why, after all these years, there's a problem. He's been issued a warning and a citation. Little told me yesterday he has no plans to pay the citation. WIFO-FM will continue to follow the story as it develops. Little's been contacted by other media outlets, says he'll be speaking to them as well. Once again, the pen's way in the back of his yard, about several hundred yards from the house and from the street in front of the house. There's no rooster, and while I was there at the chicken pen, again, no smell, no noise, just a pen full of chickens in Randy Little's backyard. The council meeting, Commissioner Ray House says to allow Mr. Little to keep his chickens would set a bad precedent, but Mr. Little says he's only being singled out because someone filed a complaint. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, 3 weeks of early voting for the Wayne County Board of Education's East Block begins Monday, February 27th, and runs up until March 17th, with election date set for Tuesday, March the 21st. Time of the early voting is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at the Hall Richardson Recreation Center. 2 Saturdays of early voting, Saturday, March 4th and Saturday, March the 11th. Time on Saturday will be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And once again, the early voting takes place at Hall Richardson Rec Center, located at 660 North 4th Street. On Election Day, voters head to their assigned precinct to vote. School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly joins us today on the Butch and Bob Show to discuss the upcoming East Block's vote. Again, if passed, it's projected to raise $30 million over a 5-year period. Top 2 projects will be the building of a ROTC facility and a new Ag Center. Current East Block runs out in June of 2024, so it's time to vote to renew the East Block 1 cent penny for education. Once again, early voting begins this coming Monday, February the 27th. The Wayne County Board of Education has a meeting on Tuesday, the 28th at 6 p.m. for their monthly board meeting. Under resolutions and recognitions, Good as Gold program recognition, Dr. Burgess will recognize the Good as Gold recipients from Arthur Williams and Arthur Puckett Middle Schools. VFW Citizen Education Georgia Teacher of the Year Award will be presented. Ms. Wendy Dolan will be recognized as a recipient of the VFW Citizen Education Georgia Teacher of the Year. Under items of business, a COVID update on the capital outlay project, student dress code to be discussed. Also, board policy for board officers, the executive session on the agenda as well, East Block information, budget discussions, all that set for Tuesday at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center in a Board of Education monthly board meeting. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. The Wayne County Commissioners have a couple of call meetings set for Monday at 9 a.m. They're going to meet in the Commissioners meeting room to consider and approve the jail health care. Then at 12 noon, they're going to meet with the Altamont River Leisure and Services Authority. That meeting gets underway at 12 noon. Both meetings set for this coming Monday. Altamont River Run on the Altamont River is set for Saturday, March 25th at the Upper County Landing. Paddle begins at 8:30 a.m. and paddlers have a choice of 2 takeout points. The 11-mile paddle takes out at Pig Farm, Oglethorpe Landing. 16-mile paddle takes out at JC Landing. Those taking out the JC Landing can also enjoy the Dogwood Festival, which will be taking place that weekend at the fairgrounds. Registration for the paddle is $10 per paddler. Children 10 under paddle for free. With a registered adult, Altamont River Expeditions has canoe and kayak rentals for $45 each. Contact them at 912-294-3604. Shuttles will be available from the takeout points, with the shuttle leaving JC Landing at 8 and Oglethorpe Landing at 8:15. Registration forms available at the Jesup Train Depot or online at the Tourism Board website at waynetourism.com. There will be no online registration this year. Again, so make sure you sign up at the Tourism Board office. Bring your hats, sunscreen, snack, lunch. Enjoy the spring beauty of the river. The Altamont River Run set for Saturday, March the 25th. And finally, don't forget the 14th Annual Taste of Wayne, sponsored by the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. The date has been set Thursday, April 13th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. Tickets are currently on sale. Tickets are $50 for members, $75 for guests. Everyone's invited. Going to be a night at the races, the 14th Annual Taste of Wayne. The date, once again, Thursday, April the 13th. That'll do it for the latest in local news. Sports coming your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.